Did you hear about the time that Lindsay Lohan went to Paris and tried to kidnap someone's kid? But she failed because the mum punches her in the face. From parent trap to kidnap. Found out about it this weekend from this guy. One night Lindsay's in France, she's in Paris, she's probably doing some sort of fashion show. I don't know, she's there. At the end of the night, her driver's like, "Where to now, miss?" And I guess she's bored. She has no after party to go to. So as she's driving home, she sees this family sitting on the side of the road. They are in fact Syrian refugees. And she thinks to herself, I know what I'll do, I'll help them. But not before I put myself on Instagram Live. Every good deed that a celebrity does must be witnessed by the public, or it didn't happen. She clicks herself on live. She goes over to this family, mum, dad, children, in the most patronising way you could ever imagine. And she puts on her best Arabic accent. Mind you, she's an actress, and she's apparently married to an Arabic guy. And it sounds like Dracula in the most ominous way. She's down and she says to those people, "You come with me." Just like that. She asked that little boy if he wants to come to the hotel to film, you know, the type of thing that we would expect for somebody grooming a child, maybe waiting outside the school gates with a Snickers bar. "Come with me, get into my car, I'll give you sweets." She does that. And the worst part is, she's on live. So she actually thinks that she is doing something good here. She then turns to the mother and she says, "You can't be having these little children out here. They're freezing. You need to be a hardworking woman. You can't be having your children live on these streets." Now, clearly there is a language barrier. The accent that she's putting on, I guess that she hopes will help them understand what she's saying. Unsurprisingly, it isn't working. At first, the family kind of entertain her. I will say entertain. I think they're just trying to be polite so that she will leave them alone because she looks like a crazy person. She must be a crazy person. Crazy or high, who knows? Mum and the children, they're kind of like smiling and nodding, like, "Leave us alone, crazy lady." You can tell by the dad's tone, even though I can't speak Arabic. You can tell that he's not happy. He's like, "That's enough now. That's enough now. Leave us alone." He's warning her off. She turns around and she says, "All of you come to my hotel room apart from him. He's not allowed." Since the family are not standing up and going with her, she starts to become a bit more manic. Her voice starts to pick up a bit. And I guess the family pick up on this because even though they can't understand what this crazy lady is saying, they're starting to pick up on the cues of her speech. "Leave unless you come with me." Cringe. The whole thing is cringe. More cringe than my impression just then. That's honestly kind of what she sounds like. She doesn't get a reaction from the family. They're not jumping up and jumping in her strange SUV with the tinted windows. She decides to do the unthinkable, the cardinal rule that you do not break. She grabs the little boy's hand. At this point, the mum, who has been more than polite to this crazy lady, has had enough. She jumps into action. She jumps up and she backhands Lindsay Lohan straight across the face. Phone does one of these. And I'm not sure if she dropped her phone or whether she fell to the ground, but Lindsay, she squeaks. One of those. Turns the camera back to herself. She can't believe it. She cannot, for the life of her, understand why this woman has just backhanded her across the face. This poor family who have been harassed and insulted are forced to move. How do we know? Well, because Lindsay shows us on live. She films the family walking away while she cries and plays the victim. So once again, thank you to TikTok for teaching me things that the news never. I want to go and watch the whole video of the live. You can do that because it's on YouTube. I really hope that that family is okay, and I really hope that they found out who she was. So I don't actually know if it would make it any better if they knew that she was a star from Hollywood, considering everything that we know about Hollywood now.